How's it going, everybody? Steez Trades. Today is Friday, February 21st, 2025. We're going to do our trade recap of our New York AM session today. Unfortunately, I took a loss. However, I didn't take it on all my accounts. I only took it on the one, and I risked less than 0.5. So it's kind of a negatable loss. It's unfortunate. I feel like I kind of FOMO'd a little bit into the setup, but it wasn't the worst. We will get into that. So, starting with our analysis coming into the morning, let's just go in our replay mode here. Make this nice and easy for us. Go about 9:15. This is just around when I hopped on. I saw that we took out these Asia highs. We had formed a SMT here. Also had an SMT with these are AM highs right here. These were also SMT'd with ES, so NQ took both of those. ES did not. ES barely moved all night. I think we were in a... Let me check ES. ES all night was just in a very, very tiny range. And NQ moved way more overnight. So we made this Asia high SMT. And we came in right with, or right even before 9:30 open. Came down, just absolutely dumped. Tapped this 1 hour, just completely disrespected it. Continued lower. I wanted maybe a continuation down to these 4 hour or these PM lows that got taken out, or the previous day low from this 5 minute. However, we never got a setup there. Like after open. First presented fair value gap, got inverse to the upside, and then it came back down and failed. We also had this 5 minute here after open. That taps, it was filled, it got respected. However, we were waiting for our 10 a.m. news, and then our 10 a.m. news dropped. We had our data low right here. This will be our data low. And this is where our second opportunity to take our short was. So we saw these equal highs up here. We also saw this little 5 minute, if I scroll in more. And this little 5 minute, we wanted us to run up, take out these equal highs, and tap the 5 minute. Get an inversion fair value gap. And then continue lower towards our draw, which was the data low. However, we did not get that, which is okay. So we just continued lower. We took out these PM lows here. Also the data low, obviously. Came into this 4 hour. Then we swept previous day low. So this is where my bias was starting to change. So previous day low was swept on NQ and ES. And then we had a decent rejection off of it. So I started to look towards longs. We had this unfilled 15 minute here, and we also had these equal highs, and we had this 2 minute inverse fair value gap. If you were to typically go long off of this, you would have hit your draw, but it would have been a negative R trade. And now this is where I went wrong. So I took this trade, I answered. However, I had my stop too tight, and this is what ended up happening. I got stopped out by a tick on the 2 minute. As you can see, I'll drag this back over here. I got stopped out by a tick, and then it took off to my draw because my stop was too tight. So it's really unfortunate. Regular stop would have delivered you. However, like I said, it would have been negative RR. I think some things I could have changed, definitely either just not taking the setup because draw was taken and it was about to be 11 a.m. on a Friday. I could have just gotten off and walked away. Or I could have waited for an SMT to form. Or I could have just had a regular stop like a normal person. However, this is human mistake. This is what happens in trading. This is part of life. We live and we learn. This is why I'm making a recap and I'm uploading it to YouTube to hold not only myself accountable, but anybody else that took this, but mainly myself. But anyways, thanks for watching. I hope everybody has a good weekend. Hopefully I will. And hopefully we'll all have a good week coming up, and we will all be green and make some good money. Have a good day.